Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura, and welcome to this first ever top 10 list of Armored Warfare's funnest vehicles. Now, before we start the list, I want to go over a couple things. One, the vehicle cannot be a premium vehicle or any vehicle acquired through a promotion. So any rare vehicles, any vehicles that are one of a kind, anything that I cannot earn by grinding credits and using credits and reputation to gain it is not on the list. Automatically, it's disqualified. So, that much said, let's get this one started. At number 10, we have the Weasel 1, simply because of its sheer ability to refuse to take fire as we watch all of the rounds whiz around me for nothing. And now I'm going to drive right into the city and challenge main battle tanks to a duel to the death. Because, you know, that's what the Weasel does when it feels like being a weasel. It really is a hell of a weasel. Abrams? Yeah, I'm just going to avoid you. Just like this. Now, I have some gameplay footage of all of these, and it might be a little slow to build up at times, but it's totally worth it. Hello, T-72. Don't notice me? Okay. And I've mystically somehow avoided all of the death. Oh, hello, XM1. Oh, wait for it. I'm still in the city fighting in a weasel. Oh god, it won't shoot straight. That's a kill shot that I can't seem to hit. Damn. Try again? Nope, he died. Alright, now let's see if this T-72A is paying attention to the direction he's facing. He's not! LOL! And we have one more little weasel clip for you guys because, again, to emphasize, it gets into and out of impossible situations. While taking minimal damage. Really wish my challenger and LAV friend here had helped me, but oh well, I guess I will come back for more in a second or two. Now I have, you know, a minute or two of each one of these, so don't worry, everyone gets their time in the sun. Well, screw that. By the way, the Weasel's a submarine. I don't know how, but the Weasel's a submarine. And the best thing to kill a weasel is another weasel. Let's just face it. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Goodbye, weasel. Alright, at number 9, we have the Sheridan. Because the Sheridan is kind of like that tank that you think you won your fight, and then a Sheridan shows up and goes, by the way, you didn't actually win. That's kind of how it works. You think you won, but you really didn't. And now we drive off into the sunset like nothing happened. Because that's how the Sheridan works. I really hope that I actually remember to do some good... There we go. And see, this other Sheridan thinks he won his fight. He didn't. It's a gotcha kind of tank. That's just like, punch you right in the boob. Ah! Ah! That wasn't very nice. It's not supposed to be nice. It's the Sherry. It's the Sherry who pops the cherry all day long. And we have another little clip of it right here. Now, it's not the most accurate thing in the world. That's why it's so low on this countdown. Because the Sheridan is also that tank that makes you rage like, how the hell did that miss? But it's still a hell of a lot of fun. Hey, Mr. Puma! How you doing up there? Bye-bye. Oh, we're not quite done yet. See, this Xylo thinks he won his fight. He thinks it's all over. He's gonna start running. Blow the turret clean 20 meters away from the tank. At number 8, we have the Challenger 1. Now, you don't play the Challenger 1 because it does damage. You play the Challenger 1 for what's about to happen to me here. There's one. But you guys are about to see a lot of stuff just bounce off of me. This is why you play Challenger 1. You don't play a Challenger 1 because it does damage. Its gun takes forever to aim and is slightly inaccurate. You play a Challenger 1 because of all the shells ricocheting off of me right now like it's nothing. Knock out my track, son of a bitch. Who's next? Who thinks they can hurt the Challenger? Look at that. Just more shells ricocheting off here. Nope. I'm trying to back up, I swear. Okay, yeah, I took it for that one. There we go, I'm backing up now. Hit me again. Don't care. Okay, one of those actually hurt, and that's only because the track was actually broken. But how much damage did I actually block? I know it's quite a lot. Why don't we go find out here in a moment? As I watch my T90 friend that I'm kind of helpless to really put any influence on helping right now. I mean, when you pin down, you pin down. Again, you don't play it for the gun. No way in hell I can even attempt. I'm going to try the shot. I may as well. You have a slight movement. Bloom all the way up. Yeah, nope. And you really don't play. This is why it's so low on the list. You don't play it for the gun or to do damage. You play it to troll people with your armor. So, I didn't do any damage over the whole match. Yeah, not a bit. What did I do? Scroll it on down. 5,073 damage mitigated by armor. That's why you play the Challenger 1. And that's why it comes in at number 8. Let's move on, shall we? At number 7, we have the XM800T. You play this tank for one reason. Because your inner troll and the sheer cuteness of it has made you come out to play it. You don't play this tank for any other reason. You and I both know it. Nom 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 nom. Oh, you were so tasty. I need my ketchup. You also play this tank to go hunting leopard ones. Once my driving actually makes sense. Hi there. How are you doing? Oh, it tastes so good. I will ping you to death. Artillery? Nope. Dodged. Oh, I wanted him. What's this? He's reloading? I'll mark him first. Now we'll shoot him repeatedly. Mine! Nope, dodged. Nothing like being able to mark your own target. for maximum damage every single shot. Hello, artillery. How are you today? Goodbye, artillery. And now for the ultimate cutest tank maneuver. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Charging head on. Gonna mark him. Drive right past him. And then eat him for breakfast. Number 7, everyone. Moving on. Number 6, the Bradley. Because of the ability to do this to tanks with your missiles. It's not the fastest AFE, but for some reason, the combination of features it has makes it one of the most powerful. And I'm looking over at you, Terminator. You shall not live this day. And that's why you play the Bradley, right there. You just slap somebody for 800 to 900 with your missiles and instantly pop them. Oh, and this. To be a tier 6 with that kind of capability. Shoot a missile down. Save your friends. At number 5, we have the French ERC 90F4. It's at number 5 for 2 reasons. 1, because it can also act like an AFV in terms of being able to spot things. And 2, because it's kind of awesome. Now, you don't expect to ever kill anyone with this thing. What you expect to do is a boatload of damage very quickly. You want to see what I'm talking about? The match is barely 30 seconds old. And I'm already going to be in a position to spot and shoot. Let's watch. There's one. And activate my ability. How are you? Not safe yet. I missed him. Now in another match. Bagel Panzer should be the bane of my existence. But if he's firing HE armor piercing, armor, nope. Nope, not the bane of my existence. You should fire, you should learn what AP is, sub Bagel Panzer. Any player that fires HEI at you in this thing will just make your heart go, oh, that's cute! Slap, 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 slap. And the ability to come up and spot foxes. Just like, hello, fox. How are you? I'm sure you're doing lovely today. Hello, chieftain. The camouflage is so very good. Ah, it's just an immobilized hit. I wish it was more than that. And you just do this over and over again. The rate of fire is astounding. You might miss or bounce a couple of shots, but you're okay with that. Because you can just throw out more. All day long. Mine. Huh. Hey, Chiefy. How are you? Yeah, I have a lot of footage of this one because it's just going to sit there and rack up. This is all in one match. It's just going to sit here and rack up the damage. As I said, you don't quite have the alpha a lot of the time to get the kill, but you're okay with that. And missing one shot doesn't mean a lot to you. You're just going to load another shell. And now I'm in the silencer mode. I love how this thing sounds when it's silenced. It's just like poof, poof, poof. Oh, hello BMD2. Now I should be dead. But he's firing HEI. And is not very accurate with his shots at all. I, however, am dead on. 3,300 damage. One of the few vehicles I go into a match and I expect to come out with 3k damage consistently. I don't only get the one kill, but I will get my damage. Up next, we have the Centauro 120 as the number 4 spot. There's a reason this is the number 4 spot, because there's nothing like doing that to anything you shoot. I'm up for 500-600 damage hits. I don't know about you guys. Or, you know, 700 or 800. I have mine geared for alpha, so my heat shell can do over 1,000, and my standard Sabo shell does between 7 and 800. Usually 7 and 900. Bang! That poor Leopard 2. What? I'm spotted. Remain calm. Plant your shell. And then run away. Yeah, I just got away with murder. Hey, Leopard 2. It's the same Leopard 2, by the way. Remember me? All his hit points are mine. It makes me so happy. The other reason you play this is for the odd moment when what is about to happen happens. Now, this is a low roll for a heat shell. But then this happens. That's right, that was a ricochet. There's just that odd moment when it just bounces for no reason whatsoever. And then you get to stay alive, and I come up behind this Leopard 2 to help out my T90 friend. And right into the engine grill for 868. Ow! So that's the number 4. What are the top 3? Let's find out. As I drive down here to chase these sons of bitches. Coming right after you guys. You know it. At number 3, we have the T90MS. Now, you load heat in your T90MS, right? Because I do. There's nothing like those sweet, sweet day when you're just having a shitty PvP day and you come into PvE and you do 1100 damage hits. Or that time when you have to have revenge on the artillery. And instantly kill him. Keep control of the factory. I missed? Really? Well, why don't you go try it out yourself? Max out its damage capability and tell me what you think of being able to wipe out people who think they're safe. And then there's just this. This moment when you just want to do this to people and you can. Poor challengers. Poor challenger 2s. And then you look at it and you go, there's where there's no cage armor. Ooh. That's gonna leave a mark. But yeah, this is what you do when you just had a bad PvP day and you want to go do some PvE to relax. At number 2, we have the Scorpion Tier 3 Light Tank. I've heard some bad talk about the Scorpion, but there's one thing about the Scorpion you have to remember. You don't have to hit a weak spot. You just have to hit. And the HE does the rest. Whether you're facing tier 3s or tier 5s, you really just have to hit the target most of the time to hurt it. And you control anything that has no armor. Leopard 1s, Leopard 1A5s, Chieftain Mark 6s, the rears of main battle tanks, any AFV or light tank, doesn't matter. You will wreck his stuff. And he will hate you for doing so. Although, sometimes the gun accuracy leaves a bit to be desired. Then there's just these moments when you go, huh, through the main armor. I'll take it. Let's keep driving. Right along, singing the song. Plus that British camo. I mean, when you paint this thing gold, it just looks so very nice. Is that an AFKer? Okay. I will shoot at the AFKer, who's made out of all steel. Those are some nice hits. Up, immobilized, not killed. Well, he's dead. Oh, and it's a great artillery hunter. You missed. I did it. That sweet, sweet smell of burning artillery. Oh, look, there's an M60. Why don't we go say hello? Now, against any of the Patton series tanks, the M60, the Starship, or the Super Patton, you want to aim for that engine deck. While hitting it anywhere else isn't really going to hurt it, that engine deck almost guarantees an instant kill every time. Now let's go deal with that capping situation. Just when they think they've got it won, Mr. Scorpion shows up to say, nope, that's a reset. And that's a patent. Oh, and just in case you were wondering, there is one other thing the Scorpion's really good at. 5 hit points? I do believe I'm going to secure my 7th kill. So that's the number 2. What's the number 1 spot, Fiaura? As we get into it right now and unleash missiles that are going to do apparently nothing. That's a rare instance. Okay, fine. It belongs to the Fox! That guy had a 4,000 damage game. I just ruined him getting more than 4,000 damage. He can't be happy.
Identify target.
You mark the target, you fling the missile. Though you do sometimes pay for it. Ow. Lucky heat shot. We gonna have words here in a minute. I can promise you that. And other foxes hate foxes because they will wreck them. Remember me, Mr. WZ? I remember you. Let fly. Yeah, that heat shell? Yeah, about that. Vengeance is mine. This is why you play the Fox. It's one of the biggest trolls in the game. And you thought the Scorpion could secure kills. Ain't nothing like flinging a missile out, marking the target, and flinging out another one to kill him. Oh. And that guy in there with 171 hit points? Yeah, I think I'm going to go in there at him. As we end this countdown of the 10 funnest tanks and other vehicles in armored warfare, I have this to say. These things are a lot of fun. Maybe you should go check them out. But in the meantime, I have some surprise booty sex to administer. Just like that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 countdown. By the way, the Fox is good at one other very important thing when it comes to games. And that is securing iron stars and gold stars, as we can see from the stats of those 2 matches coming up right now. It's really good at that. So if you always want to be top XP, you might want to try the Fox. That's going to be it for this top 10 countdown video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. This is my very first top 10. And these tanks are, in my opinion, the 10 funnest tanks in Armored Warfare. Do you have any particular favorites that you think should be on the list? Do you have any tanks that you think should be higher or lower on the list? I personally think the Fox and Scorpion are definitely number 1 and number 2, but the other tanks I have some room to argue with. But in the meantime, if you like the video, slap the like button and let me know! It helps the channel every time you guys hit it. So hit it hard and hit it like you own it. If you'd like to see more stuff by Fiaura, you can subscribe. I'd appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon, or you can check out the sponsor at the end of the video. And if you would like to check out the previous Armored Warfare video, it's right there. It's on the Puma! Why don't you go have some fun with the Puma? Let you know if that thing's worth earning over the course of this month. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura officially signing out for right now. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all! Y'all come back, you hear? You can't poke out with me here, bud. I see y'all. I have a shot, but it's an iffy shot.